morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you different activities that can help your child during cold months. Most of the parents, when it's warm weather, everyone is happy to go out, taking their children to the park, spending time outside, visiting the gardens, and even have a walk. But when it comes to cold, most of the parent and the children tend to stay more inside the house. So in today's video, I'm going to give you different tips of different activities you can do when the weather starts getting cold. Now, activity number 1 is fine motor and sensory play. This includes sensory beans where you can use rice, beans, pasta, or kinetic sand with scoop, cups, and small toys. Another one is Play-Doh. Play-Doh is so popular. It can be homemade Play-Doh. You can buy slime, and lesson cards or bead trading can be really good because it improves your child focus. Activity number 2 is creative and communication development. Art is one of the best activities that can really increase communication for your child, using finger painting, watercolors, or stamping. These activities are great for expression and sensory exploration. The only thing that you need to do with this activity, you need to make sure that you prepare the place your child is going to play, because this activity can be very messy. Another one is storytelling with picture card. A parent and the kids can build storytelling together and also support communication skills. And children with autism really love using a card. These are really the best if you want to improve your child communication. Another one is the music and rhyme game. Using simple instruments such as shakers, pots, and pan. This can be very interesting for your child. I've forgotten also to mention spoons and wooden spoons, all that. When you give that to your child, the only problem you're gonna have, it's so much noisy. So you need to make sure that your child knows maybe they've got 1 minute or 3 minutes, depend how your child is enjoying it, and then leave it. And make sure that is activity that is timed. Otherwise, the noise can be so overwhelming. The activity number 3 is cognitive and learning game. This can be sorting games, such as maybe sorting them by colors, shapes, or size. This activity is great for visual and processing, because your child will be learning all these different shapes and the sizes, because you are talking. It's not like you only handling the shapes or whatever. You are communicating throughout when you are playing with your child. And another one is puzzle building, matching, and problem solving. These activities are really good for children. If your child have not done any puzzle or problem solving before, I would encourage you to start with a big card so that your child will find it much more easier to play that puzzle. If you realize your child is enjoying, then keep decreasing the size, because the more bigger they are so easily to spot which one connect to another. So make sure you're observing what your child is doing, so that next time you buy smaller and smaller and smaller. And that helps with the focus as well, and also the attention time span. Another one is board game, such as a simple one like Candyland or Zingo. This can help your child to learn about time taking and also being patient and following rules. And these are really essential, especially for when children are playing. Although they may not actually say this is the rules, this is what you need to do, but they expect from each other, I just had a turn, it is your turn. You know, all those kind of things are really helpful for your child to learn during cold weather. It is the time for you to bond. It is time for you to really make the most this time to be useful. Another one that is my favorite, number 4, is indoors movement or gross motor skills. So this can include animal walks, crab walks, bear crawl, or frog jump. Children love these activities. Another one is the dance party or movement song. Oh my goodness me, this is really exciting for all the children, where you can do freeze dance or copycat movement. Just try this activity. Your child will never stop asking you for it. Another one is the mini trampoline. This can be very fantastic if it's available, because it can help with energy release. And also it's fun, it's engaging, and your child is also active at the same time. The activity number 5 is yoga for kids. Now you've just had a good play, a good dance in the house, or whatever activity you've been doing. It's very nice for your child to have that moment for guided pause with visual or short videos. Another one is a sensory calm corner. This is a space where you create in your house for your child to just go and relax or vent if they are going through something. For example, if your child has been crying, having meltdown, this is a really nice place for your child to go and relax there for a moment. Even if you have been playing, you've been dancing in the house, having fun, at the end of that, you can easily introduce your child to this place so that they know this is a place where I can just go and have a break and just relax my body. Another one is the bubble breathing. Blowing bubbles helps to practice slow breathing or self-regulation. Children never grow old out of it. They will always want to play this game. When I introduced my son, he was about 2 years, and up to now he's 13. Each time I blow bubbles, he's always excited. So this is really good activity for your child. Another last activity, and my favorite one, is number 6, which is practical life skills. This includes cooking, baking together with your child. This activity is fantastic. I know most parents, they want to make sure that the children stay away from fire, from hot area, but so contrary, if you really make a step introducing your child this activity, your child is going to love it. I remember the first time I introduced my child to cooking. Ever since, he have never stopped. Each time he sees me going to the kitchen, he knows if he see me taking out a particular pot, he will immediately know what kind of food I'm going to cook. And you will see him taking carrot out of the fridge. He will bring onion, he will start chopping them, he will start pouring oil. It is so incredible. So if you have not started cooking with your child, it's a fun activity, and most of the time we are cooking. So why don't we let them get engaged in a cooking activity? If it's washing, if it's peeling, just to show them how everything is done so that they will learn from you. Another activity is sorting out laundry. This can be sorting them by colors, by size, and matching socks, all those kind of things that can help your child know and also focus on how things are done. I remember I only showed my son once how to use the washing machine, and ever since he just does the laundry. The only things that I'm still working on, sometimes he will put small clothes, but it will be definitely with the same color. So I'm still working on a sizing, because I don't want him to be putting shoe clothes and then have, when they sell more other clothes to wash. So that is one of the thing. That's another activity that is really important for your child to learn. Another thing is small, simple house chores. For example, if you are going to have dinner, you can easily give your child wipes to wipe the table, and after dinner I can do the same. And even putting your dishes in the washing, it can be really amazing skills for them to learn. And if you have a pet, that could be another thing for your child to learn how to feed the pet. So all these activities are for helping your child building independence or practical skills. And because at the end of the day, we want our children to be independent. We want them to learn how to do things. So if we don't introduce anything to them, they are not going to learn. We are primary teacher for them. So from anything to do with taking care of themselves and building independence, everything relies on parent hands to support them, to show them how things are done. And also remember, you're not just parenting, you are building a safe and loving world for your child that matters more than you know. I know that most of the activities that I mentioned, some of them you may need to invest money in it, but most of the other activities you already have them in the house. For example, most of us have rice in the house, have beans in the house. The only thing I can encourage you, it is to make sure the rice your child using, make sure it's only specific for that activity. If it's a beans, make sure it's for that activity. Apart from that, if you also want to invest in buying different books that explore in different children's stories, you can do that. But also, if you don't, you can easily go to your nearby library where you can borrow books. And also you can borrow books, which means you don't need to buy. Apart from that, just remember that you are not just a parent. You are building a safe and loving world for your child. That is what matters most. And remember, you don't need any fancy tools or have a perfect routine. Just a simple moment of play and connection with your child. That's the only thing that they need from you. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please feel free to like and also share with anyone you feel like is going to benefit from this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a great week.